Hi folks. This is just a little test of something, and we had some technical difficulties with the camera. I'm just seeing if this card will make it work. Hold on. Hi everybody. Jason and I are on the 534 bus. We just caught it near the Santa Monica Pier near the Cannon. And Jason and I are on a full reconnaissance mission. He's looking for a place to go, to build a fortress. Hi, you guys. Look at my shirt. Is this cool? Can you see that shirt? Wait till you see it in the sunlight. Hi, Jace. You didn't know I brought the camera, did you? I kept it as a surprise.
Wait, can I see my face in that camera? How do I look?
Well, you ask yourself. I'll tell you when things get good, when we get to the hideout. Well, here we are, Ocean Highway and Sunset. As you see, the zombie flag is now flying. I don't know how they did it. They've finally taken over, and they're making light of it. Well, zombies have to be put in their place. So we're still on a reconnaissance mission, trying to find a good place for Jason to pitch his tent, or build a hut, or meet a rich girl in Malibu, maybe become a handyman, live in someone's garage until they know and love him, because he can't use his social security card, because he'll be on the lamb. On the lamb. On a female lamb, I hope. Anyway.
Why are you filming this all?
What's that, Jace?
Why are you filming this all?
Well, I'm filming it because it's exciting. It's live. Oh, here we are at Topanga Canyon. Look at that. What the hell is it? Everyone recognizes Malibu Feed Band. Yes. Zombie flag.
Hey, what's up?
Up there's Topanga Canyon. I used to go to school up there in elementary. I went to Topanga Elementary. And there was a fire up there once, and my mom had to hold the cat in the car, and we had to evacuate. We had to evacuate, Jace.
What?
There's one of the last stragglers.
Yeah, are you gonna be able to hang out though?
That guy went to school with me. He owes me money. Darn. What do you mean everything's ruined?
Nothing, just keep filming.
Okay, so what we found was near the mouth of Topanga, from the ocean to the start going up the road there's a little place on the north side of Topanga that has like a lower level place where Jason could camp. There's like a dry lake bed, and this information is from years ago. I don't know if it's still a bridge there. And if he goes up further up at Topanga, there's places on the right that he could go of Topanga Boulevard, or the south side, where there's ravines, deep, deep ravines. But I'm telling you, at night, the frogs drive, I mean, the actual frog sounds from the actual frogs, living frogs, amphibians, will drive you nuts. There's like hundreds of them, man, thousands. Wait a minute, breaking news here. Jason has just divulged a new master plan. You're gonna do what?
I won't even speak of it to anyone, and I will completely keep my new plan in here, and I will never tell anyone. Not even you.
Well, you told me part of it. That's why I turned on the camera.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know,
good one,
I
folks.
come up with a totally different plan, and I'm not going to talk about it outside my mind.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's how it should be. You should keep a secret a secret.
Yeah,
That's why it's
yeah,
called a
everything's
secret.
ruined.
My little runaway, run, 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 run away.
Quit singing.
there's where my dad took me and Rosemary to get married. My dad took us to the Justice of the Peace here in Malibu in 1968 or 67, give or take a year. I know Tracy was born after we got married. Thank God. Was it here? Where was that Justice of the Peace? I think it was right there. I think it's that place with the round. There it is. Tracy, Rosemary, if you're watching this, that's where my dad took us to get married. And I was wearing my leather fringe coat, my hippie coat, and my striped pants. And the guy said, "You take this man to be your husband?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "You take this woman to be your wife?" And I said, "Yes," instead of "I do," because we didn't, we're too young, dumb to say "I do." Wait, talk to what guy? What guy? That guy standing up?
Yeah.
You want to go talk to a guy?
Yeah.
Why? Does he look,
No.
okay, you're going to get socked. There goes Jason to make an inquiry with a gentleman. Now Jason has extended his fist to fist. Now he's talking to the guy. Don't know why. There was a long line of houses here, and I've only been showing the east side, looking up at the mountains, but actually there is an ocean out there, believe me, and it goes for a long ways, folks. So let's not ignore the ocean. Especially, why is that wave growing over there? Tsunami! The bus is driving, trying to evade the tsunami. We're moving forward. Will we make it in time? The wave is crashing behind the bus now. The spray is under the tires. I can see it now. It's flooding the highway from the west side. Oh, actually moving ahead of the wave. I can see some of the people back there. Oh, it's horrible. They're being pushed against the cliff. You know, I think I should keep a scorecard here. Could get complicated. See, first there was wife number one, Rosemary Prechtle, Prechle. She was German. Her father was German and her mother was Jewish. So that means, according to the Knesset, the Parliament of Israel, since my children, my daughter Tracy, and her children Cameron and Blaze, are from a Jewish mother, they are technically, according to the Knesset, also Jewish. I am Christian. Wife number two, Jeanette Thaden. I married her and she became Jeanette Sanford. I married Rosemary and she became Rosemary Sanford. I married Jeanette, she became Jeanette Sanford. And she had Lynette Marcella Sanford. I chose those names. Marcella's for my Aunt Beatrice. Her Beatrice Stolzman, and her middle name was Marcella. In case you wondered where that Marcella came from. Which is for Marseille, France, and we do have some French blood. Then, actually, we're English, Irish, German, Dutch, French, Swedish, I think, or Scandinavian, and a tad Indian. Now we get to their mother, this guy's mother, Anne. She was Anne Brandon, Brandon, from, where was she from again? New York, somewhere around there. Somewhere east of that, I'll think of it. And I married Anne, and she became Anne Sanford. I married Jeanette and Anne up in Oxnard. There was a justice of the peace there, in case we ever have to confirm records. The waters from the tsunami are coming down a little bit. As you can see, it's still quite high. The streets are quite muddy from the tsunami. We're still trying to go north. Pretty soon we'll make it out of here. We survived. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. These poor people trapped in their car. Where will Jason go? We're at the Malibu Country Mart now. They have a theater and a little small shopping center. And this is also a safe place for you to go, dude. They have their own little sheriff's station over here, because Malibu is considered its own little section like Santa Monica is, so they have their own police department. There's Operation Free Jason. There's people that pitch tents and are protesting so that they can free Jason from his plight. Look at them. It's a mass rally to save Jason.
Got like the carnival.
Free Jason! Free Jason! Hi. This is getting to be like that movie, The Fugitive. The series on TV in the 1960s and the 1960s, probably around 1967. If you ever get a chance to see those episodes of The Fugitive, it's good. And while you're at it, watch those old Mission Impossible movies from the 60s and 70s. They were good. And Star Trek. And Bonanza. And Gunsmoke. Those were really nice. Worth watching. Going down towards the ocean now. I don't know if you can see it out the window. That's the beach. The waves have receded. Yeah, we're taking the hill down. There's the beach. Yeah, I was telling Jason a little history of myself. I was in when they caught me when I was a juvenile and did some stuff, they put me in an Optimist home. And I don't know what city that was in. It was east of LA. And I ran away and got away. And then they caught me again and put me back in an Optimist home. And I was there for about a month, and then I ran away again. And it was out for a long time. Then they caught me again, and they put me in Camp Miller. It's a fire camp. Well, I stayed there for about a week, and I took off. Went through the fire roads late at night. AWOL, escaped. Was out for months and months and months. They caught me and put me back in Camp Miller. I stayed a few days. I took off again, and there were wolves. I took off at night under a full moon. There were wolves and coyotes all around me, and I was telling Jason, he said, how close were the coyotes? How close were the coyotes? Let me tell you. Coyotes were so close, I had to pick up boulders in each hand. And I'm holding huge, huge rocks. And I'm ready for these coyotes to attack me. I mean, I don't know how I got away with some of the stuff I did. Now, I look back at that now. I had some brass ones, if you know what I mean. Man. But I got away. One of the times I left with a guy, another guy. First time I went alone. The second time I was with this other guy. We made it down to Pacific Coast Highway, and there was a car, a small sports car with the keys in it. Well, I didn't know how to drive, but he did. We drove to Venice, and I went to Rosemary's house late at night. Knocked at her door, and I said, Rosemary, I've escaped. Well, I might as well throw this in for posterity's sake. I'm getting nothing out of this except Tracy said a lot of bad stuff about me, so I'll spill it out. They caught me again. But before they caught me, I was living with Rosemary in this house that my mom got us. Well, I was having sex with Rosemary frequently. Well, one night I went out, and I was going through these backyards, looking for food from the freezers. And I just happened to pick up the backyard of a cop. And he came out and said, "What are you doing in my backyard?" And I went, "Oh, hi, I'm just looking for my dog." And he says, "You're gone." So they got me and sent me back to juvenile hall. Now, strange as it is, there I am in juvenile hall. Let me get a little sunlight here. Can you move a little? There I was in juvenile hall, and I get this letter. They say, "Sanford, you have a letter." I said, "A letter?" They said, "Yes." Inside the letter was a Rosemary wrote. "Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. We're getting off here." Well, here we are up in Trancas. Here, put your hand in there, Jace.
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
I don't.
I'm trying to film this. I'm trying to film my story. Hold it for a second. You don't like the camera, so... Well, geez. My son won't hold the camera for me. I should have brought the tripod. You know I did buy one. So anyway, you seriously won't hold the camera at me, man?
Nope.
Well, you're a piece of crap,
Fine, I'll
aren't
do
you?
it then.
Okay, that's better. Can you... Here. Okay, so as I was saying, there I was in the cell, juvenile hall. I'm going to look this way because I want to make sure you got... I think you're probably going to do me wrong because you're in a bad mood today, Dave?
No.
Jeez, man, I'm around moody people.
Yeah, Kimberly made that face, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm not.
So they said, "Sanford, you have a letter." I was in juvenile hall. So I walked over and got my letter, and it was from Rosemary. It's the one time she did write me when I was in juvenile hall. She didn't write me when I went to jail for that other thing. And she said, "Dear Stephen, I am pregnant. And what I'd like to do," she said, her mother wants her to have an abortion. Her mother's name was Helen, the Jewish woman. And this got me really, upset. I didn't want her to have an abortion. So immediately I grabbed a pen and paper and I wrote a letter back to her saying, "Do not have the abortion. I will marry you." I was very specific, very succinct. I'll repeat this for the sake of, so there is no confusion. The only reason I'm putting this out here is to clear my good name, and because I've been called some pretty bad things in this world. And, well, if my kids don't like me, let me tell them one little thing. If Blaze doesn't like me and her daughter Brooklyn doesn't like me, you better just say, "Well, he wasn't that bad. He stopped us from getting aborted." Now, you got to give me that one. Okay, no matter what you dream up bad about me, or say I did this or did that, or was a bad guy, a flirt, or whatever. I didn't use heroin, I didn't use drugs, I didn't do none of this. I was a saint, as a matter of fact. And that's what should go on record. I'll toot my horn. So you guys, the only reason I'm saying this is you said some bad things about me, and you're speaking out of ignorance. If you know the true story, you can make an informed judgment. And now you're getting the true story. Without the truth, how can you condemn me? It just sheds light on things. You know what I mean? So let me repeat it for the third time. Tracy wrote me a letter saying she's pregnant. When I was in juvenile hall, I said, don't, and that her mother, Helen, wants her to abort the child, and she wanted to abort the child. And I said, please, I wrote him right back instantly. Got that letter, shoved it under the door, banged on the door. I said, jailer, whatever the guy was. I said, mail this, please, it's an emergency. I told him my wife's going to abort a baby. He said, oh, God. He understood. And that letter got to her, I guess. Or did she conveniently forget about it? I don't think that's in her everyday thoughts. Because as soon as I went to jail in '68, she conveniently found another man, never wrote me, never visited me, and I was in there for that crime that I didn't do. When the The guy downstairs was a dope dealer. And what did he do? Let me tell you what he did. I had some problems with teeth. I had 4 root canals on the top here. You see that? In '68, my teeth were rotted out really bad. And the guy downstairs sold heroin, reds, whites, and stuff like that. Well, I bought some Secanols from him because I was getting Secanols up the road from Dr. Somm, Andrew Somm at the Sherwood Trumbull Medical Building. So I was only getting 30 a month, and my teeth were like ready to crack and crumble like eggshells. So I bought 100 Secanols from this dope dealer named Jerry Pryor, Pryor or Pyor, something like that. I don't know the spelling. And months, a while goes by, and Jerry must have been convicted or facing some kind of crime or caught, because one night I heard a knock on the door like this. And Rosemary and I were sitting there watching TV, and it was Jerry. Now, I was going to school back then. I was going to continuation school. So I had to go to school the next day, and I was trying to get a GED to go to Northrop. So anyway, I hear this knock on the door, and it's Jerry with this man with a suit, with a black tie. And I said, "What do you want?" Now, Jerry said, "Sell me some Seconal pills." And I said, "Those are for my teeth." Well, then Jerry said, "I'll get you some next week. I want some Seconal pills now." So I went up and I sat 30 Seconal pills on my handrail. Now, what happens there is the narcotics officer, the guy with the suit, he handed Jerry Pryor $15. Jerry Pryor handed me the $15. The narcotics officer took the 30 pills off my handrail. Now, I didn't know, but that was considered in those days an indirect sales. I repeat, indirect sales. So 2 weeks go by. I'm going to school near Santa Barbara Street, way over and near the Baldwin Hills to get my GED in this WIN program. If you ever want to confirm this, there was a WIN program called Whip Inflation Now, and I was in it started to get a GED to go, at Northrop. Well, what happens? 2 weeks later, I'm studying, going to school, and I came home on my lunch hour. I parked the car in front of the house, pulled in the driveway, actually. We had a nice driveway. And I'm getting out. I got out. And the next thing I hear is, "Halt! Freeze! You're under arrest." I said, "What?" They said, "Sales of narcotics." I said, "What?" And, they actually, I think someone called it a secret indictment, as my memory serves. But they arrested me. Turns out that, Jerry and this narcotics officer conspired to get me, and that was called entrapment. Entrapment. Yeah, it's a pain. So I went to court, and they worked it down to 1 year county jail. 1 year, which is 8 months with good time. So I did 8 months at the Miraloma Correctional Facility. Now, Rosemary didn't write me. I'm sitting there wondering where my wife is, worried to death. My mom visited me. No news about my child. My gut is killing me in there, wondering where my wife and daughter are. I can only imagine. I know she had 4 sisters, Dorothy, Donna, Lindell, 3 sisters, and her brother Larry, and her brother Donald. So I knew that they would be safe, but still, none of them wrote me. None of them, the consideration was nil, zilch, nothing. Imagine my emotions, wondering where my wife and kid are. I love them very much. And that leads us to this thing where just a few months ago, I find this thing on the computer that my daughter Tracy wrote something very bad about me on Facebook. So now I'm almost obligated to clear my name. That's what I'm trying to do right now. She called me an abuser, that I abused her mother. She was 23 months old, folks. All right? Now, I wrote her back on Facebook. If you ever have a chance to look at my webpage, it's Stephen Sanford at Facebook.com or whatever it is. if they still have it. And I told Tracy straight out, I said, hey, you're a mother. You've raised 2 kids, Tracy. I said, at 23 months, you can't remember anything. I didn't abuse you or your mother. Furthermore, I said, we lived across the street from Brotman Hospital in Culver City, California. It was on Hughes Avenue, directly across from the emergency room. I said, you know, if I would have hit your mother, she could have walked across the street and told a police officer or an emergency room, anything, and they would have busted me on the spot. I wouldn't have hurt my wife. You know why? There's another good reason. Her brother Donald was he was a Marine. If I would have hit Rosemary, he would have killed me. I was just a little 30 waist, 30 length pants, you know, didn't smoke. They used to come over. Her brother's Marine brother would come over, and her 2 other sisters, Lindell and Donna, smoked like trains. They'd come in around my baby Tracy, and I'd say, no. I love my daughter so much. I'd say, smoke outside, smoke in the windows, don't smoke near my baby. And all that good stuff that I did for Tracy, she's going to turn it, her mother's going to turn it around and say that I abused her? Well, why didn't her sisters see bruises on her? They came over every week to smoke cigarettes and blow them in my daughter's eyes, and up her nose, my baby would be going. So, I doubt very much, Rosemary, if you're believable. But if you really want to believe Rosemary over the facts, why didn't her sisters call the cops? Why didn't someone, her brother Larry, who used to work in a Safeway, would bring us steaks? Remember Larry? Do you remember those steaks you used to bring us? Did I ever abuse your sister, man? Did you ever see a black eye on her or anything? No, you didn't. Ever. Never. You would have told Donald, he would have killed me. I was afraid of that guy, man. He looked at me like a savage. He did. You ever see Rose? Oh, I'll show you. I don't even have a picture of him, man, but he's like 5'10" or 11 and thin and just, you know, not the kind of guy you'd feel at ease with, man. He would like, you know, stare at me. So I'd have been a goner if I'd hit Rosemary. I hope I'm convincing here with the facts, because Tracy was very convincing with her letter about me abusing Rosemary, my first wife. And I don't have a copy of that because she took it down. But as I told her, I said, you're very convincing, Tracy. If I was a stranger, I'd believe you 100%. But then again, I know the facts. You know, I was there. Okay. Jason won't hold the camera, so I put it on this thing. Am I in the camera? I'm in the camera because I can see it. I put it on a post. Hi, you guys. Hey, and if you don't believe that, look at this shirt. No guy that could wear a nice, happy shirt like this would ever do anything evil. Right, you guys? Why, you all know me. Honest Steve. That's right. So let's get on with the show. Well, here we are at the Vintage Grocers in Trancas, California. This used to be the Trancas Market, but I guess they got taken over. We just bought it. I bought a nice iced tea, $1. Jason bought some water for $2. Interesting investment. Now you have a refillable water bottle. Is that the strategy?
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool. Don't know if you can see that, but that sign says Trancas. See if I can get a little closer. Okay. You know, I just thought of something. When Tracy wrote that bad stuff about me, she was born in '68. She wrote that bad stuff about me in 2015, June 2015 on Facebook. She's 47 years old. Also in the letter that I typed to her, you'll see that I said, Tracy, I love you. You're 47 years old, according to my records. I said, sit down. I think you're having the change of life, menopause. I said, relax, face reality, I love you. And I wrote other things to calm her down. Hell hath no fury than a woman and her daughter, apparently scorned. I don't know. What are they going to claim? After how many years did she suddenly go wacko and start printing bad things about her father? 30 years, 40 years later, 47 years later, suddenly she jumps up and starts going ballistic on me? Like full auto? Man, God. It says in the Bible, you guys, honor thy father and mother. Not take unsubstantiated lies. See, what I say, I can always substantiate it. I did have 4 bad teeth. And Dr. Ralph Meeker at UCLA, or Robert Meeker, was the dentist that put in these 4 caps right in there, the 4 front ones that were all whittled away by sugar and bubble gum. And how they got so bad, let me tell you. I used to have bad breath, and I was trying to court Rosemary. So one night I was going through the alley and I found this garage, and it was a bubblegum distributor. I swear to God, I stole a box of bubblegum balls. You know, the ones that you put a little money in? They used to have them. So it's stupid, it's crazy, but I had like 10,000 bubblegum balls in this box that I could hardly carry. It was like 2 feet wide by 2 feet, maybe 3 feet by 3 feet. And I'd keep a pocket full of bubblegum balls. And every time I was sitting down with Rosemary, try to feel her up, you know, catch a little feel here, get a little kiss in there, I'd pop a bunch of these fruit sugar balls in, a bubblegum, and it rotted my teeth to the max, man. They looked like half moons, all 4 front teeth. Oh, it's horrible. So naturally I needed the second haul. Okay, but I wasn't dealing narcotics. But back to this stuff. Why would Tracy suddenly go? Anyway, Tracy, I'm sorry you're having hard times. I'm sorry you're having menopause. But now is not the time at your dad's end of his life to suddenly slime his name on Facebook and publicly disgrace me and humiliate me on unsubstantiated lies. Did any of her sisters ever see me hit her? No, they would have got the Marine at me. I'm telling you, you guys are bold-faced liars, man. And I'm sick of it. You shouldn't do that to your father.
Cake.
Now, on the brighter side, what's that, Jace?
Yeah,
You're going to what?
I'm gonna go to Mexico.
Jason, see, that's what I tried to tell you earlier. He's going to go to Mexico, he says.
And I'm not gonna share how I'm gonna get there with anyone.
Well, the only way you can get there is to take a Greyhound bus from here to San Diego, across the border. Everybody, that's public knowledge. Everybody knows that. But you might pay some, there's vans and stuff that go down there, and trains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But let's not get bummed out.
Wait a second.
Here we are in the secret Hobbit hideout. It goes for a long ways, a tunnel in the forest. We found a secret place that I used to go to years ago before Tracy, well, when Lynette was first born. We used to come out here, Jeanette and I, after Rosemary divorced me. Did I add that? I didn't divorce her, she divorced me. And now Tracy's claiming I'm a bad dad and I don't visit her. I took her to the Museum of Natural History. I still have pictures to this day of us at the museum. I bought her a bicycle when I lived out in Camarillo. I explained to her. I'm drinking some tea, folks. I got to get this off my chest because I was falsely accused. She whined. She dared to whine in her rant that I didn't visit her. You know, I visited her. She came to my house on Glendon Avenue. I cooked liver. It's all in that thing, that if it's still there, that I wrote. She wouldn't eat the liver. I said, Tracy, here's the liver. I put it on the fork, and I held it, and she ran from it like it was The Blob. Remember that movie, The Blob? And then there was a time I moved out to Camarillo, and she was about 16. She came out to visit me, and she visited my mother and I, and Lynette, and Jeanette, and she stayed for a couple days, and Kodog was living with us, I think, at that time. And lo and behold, man, she says, I bought her a bicycle, a big black beach cruiser, and I put it in my truck and drove her home to Venice, California, where she lived with Leo, her stepfather, and I shook his hand and stuff. Well, I'm telling you, I visited her a lot of times. We went in my camper van to the beach. Do you remember that, Tracy? We cooked pork chops. I mean, the letter says, and I'm still shocked that you harbor any bad thoughts about me whatsoever. I really am. So this comes from out of the blue. Well, you're a no good, this and that. I mean, what? What are you talking about? I hope you're just going through a temporary change of life. Let's give Tracy some sympathy, though. Her stepfather, Leo, recently died. He was, I don't know what he was, but he contracted hepatitis C. And that has plagued him for years, and he died about a year ago. So I think she was quite upset. She went on in her rant saying, "Oh, Leo was such a great father. Leo Becerra." I think he was Hispanic. So Rosemary married an Hispanic and just cut me loose, threw me under the bus, didn't write me, didn't visit me. And they're turning this around. She abandoned me, and they're turning this around to make me look like the bad guy. You hypocrites, man. I swear to God, I'll stand on the facts any day. Any day. But let's not spoil a good time. So, Jace,
Yeah.
you're being quite cooperative with me trying to fire back at this outlandish swinging on these foul balls. Enough! Okay, what was that? Did you hear that? Okay, this trail veers off to the side over here and goes that way. I'm more concerned with this open area over here because if my son wants to escape, well, why not give him a safer place than Mexico? You see, you're really going to Mexico, dude?
Yeah.
What's that? A little closer to the microphone.
Yeah.
She's got bigger ones than me, man. I guess, because, geez, to go to Mexico without a dime in your pocket, what are you going to, shine shoes?
No, I got Wells Fargo. I'm gonna withdraw all the money out of my account and then leave.
You mean the entire $100 million?
$600 from my account.
600, okay.
But it's my backpack with
okay.
2 sets of clothing, snacks, hygiene supply, a radio, and I will be in a canteen, and I'll be set. I'm gonna start learning Spanish.
Okay, but look,
Quick.
$600 will go a long ways in Mexico if you keep some of it in your shoe and some of it in the other shoe and then chain the shoes to your chest when you sleep at night. But eventually it's gonna like dwindle out. So
And then I'm going to get a job there.
okay.
Working on a...
So someone's going to come up and go, excuse me, I don't speak Spanish. I'm giving a demonstration. They're going to say something to you in Spanish, and you're going to go, what the heck? What did you say?
There's going to be 2 things. I'm going to speak Spanish.
Okay. Instant course.
Not an instant course. I'm going to learn. I'm going to take Spanish classes.
Isn't that a neat shirt,
Look
folks?
now, Phil, put it back on me. And I'm going to take Spanish classes
Spanish classes.
in the Antelope Valley.
Oh, so it's some time off that you're going to take off. Back to the story, Jason. Let's see where this leads us. Maybe a place that Jason can hide. So what we found is this canal or sewer, if you will, and this structure and this thing here, which goes way back there into some trees. We're getting into a wooded area. It's probably a lot better than where you had thought of to camp. Here, put your hand in there. Can you see me? Can you go to my feet? Okay, up. Can you see the shirt pretty good? Am I in the center?
Yeah.
Good. It's nice and quiet here, folks. I'm probably coming through very clear. We're far from the road. Howdy. You all know me, Honest Steve. That's right. I am Honest Steve. Compared to what these liars have said about me, crooks. My mother was actually very right, man. They will slander and lie a man. Why? Why would they lie about me? Just ask yourself, why would they lie about me? What do they gain? Does she feel guilty that she left me, Rosemary? Just because her husband died, now she's alone? Is she like a bitter, what do they call those women that are all alone? Spinstress or something? And then now she sees me married and she wants to destroy me and stuff. And that horrible man, he's still married and I'm all alone. I'll destroy him. Is that what's going through your mind, Rosemary, huh? Bitter old hag? But anyway, let's get on the bright side. So, Jace, here's where you can go, man. Let's explore. Was it coming through, dude? Okay, we're over here now. We found this road goes up this way. There's no police. You got food at the store. You've got water. You got privacy. You got birds flying. I vote for this place over that other place where we won't mention where it was. Jason, we're lost. We've been wandering around for hours. Thirsty. Water. I'm going to have to drink this mossy water. Now, they sell these straws that sanitize the water. It kills about 98% of the parasites, so you don't get, what's that thing, Giardia from the swamp water. Giardia is bad. You have to take some super strong antibiotics for that. Thankfully, Jason bought this. Water. Water. No, I don't remember these things. I don't think we've come this way. Do you remember seeing these? It's a palm tree. Palm tree. Civilization. Dates. Women. Women. Okay. We'll try over here. If all else fails, I'll click my heels together 3 times and say, there's no place like home.
What are you doing all this
No
for?
place like home. There's no place like home.
What are you doing this for?
It's filler, Jason. Filler. Every movie has to have a little bit of filler. You know what filler is, don't
What's
you?
filler?
Well, filler is like Hamburger Helper and stuff like that. It thickens the movie and stuff. It's dialogue. You know what dialogue means, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The beauty's in the eye of the beholder, folks. That's why I'll put my head on.
Don't quit using filler.
Am I going with you? Because I don't want you to get separated from me.
Why?
Why? Well, because who knows what'll happen, man. There could be robbers, banditos, creatures of the
I can
forest.
take the bus to your house
Well, yeah, you could just take the bus to my house
if we get separated.
if we get separated. But there's further exploration that I'd like to continue to do.
With me?
Yeah, we've seen the west side. No, we've seen the east side here. I would like to, duck your head back there. I'd like to go, ow! I would like to check out the west side. It actually didn't hurt, folks. Don't wince. It hit my hat. Hence the hat. Well, here Jason and I are still over here, and the old saying, knock that chip off my shoulder, comes into play. I told him, and he says, what the heck does that mean? So I explained. I said, in the olden days, I guess it started in cowboy days, a guy would put a little piece of wood on his shoulder. He'd say, knock that chip off my shoulder. And that would mean anybody that came up and had the guts to do that, it would cause a fight. So then they started saying that in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. They don't say it anymore because everyone's politically correct. Nobody stands up anyway. They just bend over and take it, and they don't stand up for the flag or anything. They don't get patriotic. But anyway, that's where that came from.
Why is it that all these people people pussies now in California.
They're what? Pussies?
People are pussies
Well,
now these
we
days.
can't say that word either, dude. Oh, that's politically incorrect. Oh, mothers, hide your children. No, they're wimps. Brown noses and kiss asses.
Yeah. No one's tough anymore.
Yeah. So they're all delicate, walking on eggshells. And meanwhile, people invade across borders. I just heard that Germany, yes, Germany, a town of 70 people was invaded by 1,800 people, homeless, from Syria. Wasn't it from Syria, Jace?
Yeah.
They wormed their way up, and this town of 70 people, well, I can just imagine what they're going through. They're probably sitting there going, where's Hitler when you need him? Or something, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, especially because 80% of the people that invaded that little town in Germany were men between the ages of 18 and 30 or 35 or something, and very few women and children. So they're trying to get refuge and claim status of being immigrants and all that, and it's happening all over the world. People's borders are being encroached as I speak. But anyway, nobody stands up, nobody fights it. But that's how that started, Jason. Now finally Jason's drinking something with caffeine. He bought a root beer and thought that caffeine was in a root beer, but it isn't, Jason. That's not in root beer, and it's not in 7-Up. So anyway, you don't. So if you walk around now, as I explained to Jason, some guy storms around going, and people say, well, that guy has a chip on his shoulder.
Which is a good thing. It means that we're not pussies like everyone else.
But no,
these
but you
days.
don't want to walk around like a big bad thug, okay? You just want to be your average self, and if somebody starts, you know, bumps you when you're walking, like I told you, one time Sue and I were walking in the promenade, and some big old 6'5" guy plowed over into my 66-year-old wife. And I said, hey! And he turned around and actually said, oh, excuse me. He was a big Australian guy or something. He had a British accent or something. He was genuinely sorry. So, anyway, talk about someone that's got a chip on her shoulder. Rosemary. Here, set that soda down for a second. Will
Yeah.
you? Put your hand in there.
Where?
Put your hand right in there. Is it on? It's on. Put your hand in there. I'm just drank my second tea. Am I in there?
Yeah.
Come on, Rose. Come on. You want to fight? Fight like a man. Don't lie and slander me. Come on, Rose. I'm right here. Come on. You got me in there? You want to get in the ring? You want to accuse me of hitting you? I never hit you. If I would have hit you, Rose, you would have been punctured and hurt. Okay?
I think you're actually losing your mind. We're in the community. And you're taking your shirt off.
I'm just playing around, man.
You're in the community.
I'm sorry for that display, you guys. I was just joking around. Let me tell you something. Hey! Oh, here, get me out! No!
What are you doing? Yeah, I don't have to listen to you.
Oh, I'll get off the subject. I'm just a little angry that my kid said something bad about me. And I don't expect my wife to like me after doing that to me, deserting me and stuff, but to have my kid turn on me. Listen, you guys, all of you, Sandra, Eve, Jason, Lynette, Tracy. Man, I'm a very gentle guy. I gave you guys baths in a little plastic tub. Now, I just gave my little kitty cat Angela a bath 2 nights ago. And I was talking to her. She didn't understand me, but I said, hey, Angela, don't worry. She was meowing. And I said, I gave Sandra, Eve, and Jason, and Lynette, and Tracy a bath. And I'm really a gentle guy. And to be called a harsh bully? Man, jeez. That's a weird slap from your kid to your father. What kid ever says something like that to their father? I'm shocked. I'm still shocked. And I'll talk no more about it. She's just going through the change of life. Gotta take into consideration the source. You've heard of that old saying, consider the source. Consider the source. Oh, man. That's 23 ounces of tea. Back to back, I had another 23 ounces. 23 and 23. That's 46 ounces of tea I've had in 30, 40 minutes. Yeah. I'm not used to that much caffeine. I gotta stop rambling. Okay, we're back here at the trail. Jason and I. He couldn't finish his soda, so he's really slugged out and slow. Last night, how many glasses of wine did you drink, Jace?
How many?
Yeah. You filled up the mug. How many
4.
times? God, dude, you're not... Huh. Oh, well. Like, those are brand new bottles, man. And I brought one in the bedroom because I didn't want you to drink too much, and then you opened up another bottle. Big gallon jugs of it, man. Can you take that back to your house when you leave? Okay, now this is the west side.
I should just get on the bus. Go get on the bus back to and go to your place.
We will. We will after we check this out. There's all this foliage. Well, so as I told Jason, as long as he stays away from the houses over there, the $6 million houses, stays over here, there's nothing to worry about. There's a bridge. Now, in the olden days, what I did was I went to this Trancas market that used to be here, and I bought a steak. And just, oh, it was at the Malibu place. And I turned a shopping cart over, and I put a steak on there, and I built some logs underneath it, and I grilled myself a steak. Oh, this is so good. Look at this bridge. Look at these boulders. I don't think anybody is gonna mind you being over here. Wow, look at this art under here. Now this is a smaller bridge, actually.
Will this be safe during a nuclear fallout?
This is safe during a nuclear fallout thing, an explosion? Depends where the epicenter is.
Downtown what?
From downtown LA?
Yeah.
Let's see, that's about...
Hit.
Well, see, Jason, it depends upon what type of bomb it is, how big, how many megaton it is. If it's a small nuke, you know, hey, what's this? A solar panel. Okay, the solar panel goes to those voltage boxes. It might be for a sign. Look at all these weeds and reeds. Okay, there's some strange structure out there. It's like a city after a nuclear war. Look at that thing. So I think you'd be, it's a fair question, Chase. I think you'd be safer out here than downtown. Now there's 100-ton megatons, there's 50 megatons. Do you happen to recall what the size of the bomb used on Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
What?
The bomb on that hit Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Do you remember the megaton? I don't. It was devastating, though. Devastating. We're here at the beach. Hey, you could go over here and swim every day.
Yeah.
Look at those look at that mountain range back there. Yeah. I don't think they'd find you here. They wouldn't actively be sending police down here checking. It's out in the boondocks.
Yeah.
You got a bus that'll take you here, take you back, food, water. If it's super raining, just go under that bridge. Well, Jason must have had a premonition. The nuclear bomb fell, and we've been roaming the beach sands trying to find refuge. We found this city here. That's not much left of it. It's in ruins. Please don't touch it, Jason. Please stay over here. There might be fallout radiation. Please get away from it, man. Oh, it's amazing. Structures going up into the sky. Desolation as far as the eye can see. They must have made a primitive thing here to remember the people that died. The horror. There's a small man in there. Ah! We escaped. There goes Jason running on the beach. I don't know where he's running to. We found this pipe going along the riverbed, in this bottle. It says RX. Medical something or other. Drugs. People, don't take drugs. It'll weaken our country, weaken our economy, and those people that benefit by selling it will build their armies and take over. We don't want that. Please. It's mine. I found it. Some type of necklace. Look, we found a good spot for Jason to pitch a tent.
A necklace?
Right. I don't know what it is. It's right here above the water line. What is it, Jace? It's a what? Oh, it's a bungee cord. Yeah. He's got shelter from the hot summer sun. We'll keep your tent nice and cool right here. They're after us! Let's get out of here! Hurry! What's that, Jace?
What was that thing with the alarm?
I know, it stopped right over there, man. They know. Let's go. Let's go, Joe. Hurry. Let's get back to the bus stop. Maybe we'll check out something else.
Who's they?
Ooh, that's been the question millions have wondered. Light's fading fast. We gotta hurry. We're back in the jungle area again. Gee, hi everybody. I'm here in a restroom committing an offense. I used the restroom without buying a product. I just had to show this shirt off. Isn't it nice? Happy-go-lucky. Makes me feel cheerful. I knew I would feel cheerful with this shirt on. Well, you say it's boring here, Jason, and that's what you want. You want a nice little peaceful village that you can blend in and be invisible in. Here's the gas station across from the place that, yeah, we'll try and keep it a secret where we are broadcasting from, so I won't say anything. It's always got to be a motorcycle rider when I'm trying to talk, huh? Especially a rice-burning two-cycle. There, he's gone. Okay.
Why don't you want... Hold on, wait a moment here.
Yes, Jason?
Why don't you want to say where we're at?
Because you said you wanted the location to be secret. Remember in the other part of the film you got mad at me because you're going to leave and disappear, right?
Yeah.
So I'm keeping it quiet where you'll be.
Then why did you film that sign?
That you caught me! He caught me because I'm a secret agent following you. I'm not really your father. Look at me. I'm a robot. They've assigned me to you. I'm a robot, Jason, I have to confess. And guess what? You're a robot too. You're a robot that's gone awry. And we're trying to fix the fuses up here, and this, all I have to do is adjust this fuse. Do you mind if I knock that chip off your shoulder right there? Uh-oh, he's giving me the dirty look. Okay, here's the end of the line, and now we'll catch the bus back to another place
I
maybe.
have a question.
You have a question?
If I'm supposed to disappear out here, why did you film that sign?
Because no one's going to see this. By the time they see this, you'll have been 3 years. Someone's not going to see this for years. Years from now. This is what, do you think I've got a wire connected to the solar panel shooting up to a satellite? Do you think this is a satellite link?
I'll tell you what I think.
Okay, what?
I think you're going to do exactly what you said. Show it to someone years from now.
Yeah, but I might not even be here by the time this gets out, man.
What do you mean gets out? What are you going to do with it?
What am I going to do with it?
Yeah.
It's like a living legacy or something? I don't know. Historical document? When they say, oh, he did this and that, and I'm disputing it. I'm not such a bad guy, folks. I really, look at this nice guy here. What do you say?
Why would a rich person why would these people buy property out here in big houses?
Why? What do you think about the place?
It's boring.
Boring. Like I said a little while ago, Jason, that's what you want. They want
I want it,
safety.
but why do they want it?
Well, they want peace and quiet, the status quo. They want it undisturbed. As I was telling you about the status quo earlier.
Yeah.
They don't want anyone. They don't want someone like when Jesus, turned over the money tables and stuff. They don't want that.
That's not what I'm talking.
They want to maintain people paying rents, paying mortgages.
They're being repetitive. Look, why would people? I'm talking about just regular everyday people. Like, why would someone want to put a house there to live out here if there's nothing to do?
Well, the same reason that you told me you felt safe in Palmdale. You said you didn't want to live in the city. You thought that you couldn't escape. And these people are right on the edge, so they can go further north and escape and get in their boats, and then they can go out to Catalina Island and survive. And me, I'll just... Hopefully I'll have time to hop up on my motorcycle and breeze up the Pacific Coast Highway there to safety with you on the back. How's that?
No.
What, do you want to stay in the city and die with zombies? I rest my case. What's that, Jace?
If we were to go to Alaska, I would go with you. But not if it's just you and a motorcycle.
No, I could take my camper up to Alaska. Richard recommends a 4-wheel drive when you're in Alaska. I could trade my truck in a 4-wheel drive. Propane freezes at 40 below, so we'd be pretty cold. We'd have to build a log cabin. I've been watching Building Alaska and stuff, where they build log cabins.
Ford sucks.
Don't listen to the man. Fords are pretty darn dependable. What's this? Oh, the nightlife is coming out. Moo-ha-ha! There was another tsunami. People are fleeing north. Fish, dolphin, coming out of the water. Too much water in their system. They're drowning. The case of the drowning dolphin. It's horrible. Many of them. Oh, one leaping into the air. The water everywhere. Run while you can. Tattooed women. I hear Blaze has tattoos all over her. Wonder if she's ever photographed her tattoos. Wonder why. She probably has. Nothing wrong with photographing, is there, Blaze? I know Blaze isn't a hypocrite. She did mention something about the pictures I sent to be held for historical purposes, not to be exploited by grandchildren. There's a man trying to get above the tsunami as we speak. He's using his escape parachute plane. It's motorized. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh no, he's caught into a tree. Ah! No, he's not caught. Here he comes back. Can you hear that buzzing in the background? Oh man, that had to hurt. I don't know, there's a big room that they monitor the computers and cameras, but look what we found, folks. See this bus? An average bus. I never noticed it before. It's straight on top of the door, disguised as part of a hinge for that light, is a camera right there.
Don't draw
Look at that lens.
to the camera.
It's okay, we're clean. I'm cleaner than the Walt Disney movie. I don't do anything. I don't take drugs.
But you have a history.
I needed that, Jace. I needed. As I told you, I do have a history, a checkered past, of being framed by a dope dealer who told everybody, hey, go over here and buy some pills from this guy. It was a trap. It was entrapment, man. I did it for my teeth. The record will show. We'll take it from the top, folks. The record will show that Dennis Ralph or Robert Meeker at UCLA did my teeth way back then because they were in horrible condition from eating the gumballs. The sugar decayed my teeth. I wanted sweet breath, so that darling Rosemary, that sweetheart of a girl, would love me with all her heart. And she did, like such a sweetheart. You know, the only abuse that was ever done was how my neck muscles would be sore from providing her a lot of stimulation for 40 minutes sometimes. Do you remember that, Rose? Oh. Yeah, the muscle under from my chin down to here was always sore. 40 minutes a night, 11 days a week, she liked it. Jeez, that's the gratitude I get. Hi, everybody. Angela. Angela, you awake? There she is. There she goes. You see, you guys, I just wanted to show you that Angela can go out and let you in on a little secret. See, in the daytime, she just stays right near the door. Oh, see that? That's part of the problem. You see her itching? She has fleas again. Now, in one of our episodes, I told you that I gave her a bath. Well, you better believe I did. But what she doesn't know now is that it's time for another bath. Angela Lucy? Hi. Umbrella. What you don't know is in a few minutes you're going to be immersed in some water, huh? And you're going to be acting like a totally different cat. She's going to have her arms sticking out like a kite, flying in the wind. That's what she looked like the last time I gave her a bath. These claws right here were sticking way out, right, Angela? And she was clawing and trying to spin backwards. Come on now. Come on. Now, we have a trust, right, Angela? Just like I did with my kids. I would talk softly to them, especially when I had to give them a bath or a haircut. Oh, yeah.
There he goes.
Hi, folks. Get the trunks. Here's what's going to happen. Okay, I think you got them now. Excuse my stomach. I just had a big meal. So here's what's happening, folks. As you can see, or maybe they can't. Here, get into the sunlight.
Okay, fine.
Can you see the trunks better in the sunlight?
Yeah. See everything.
What's happening is, I'll tell you what's happening. We're going to give the cat a bath, and you have to have swimming trunks on, otherwise you'll get your pants soaking wet. You get the trunks again? Are you up there?
Now back up.
Okay. And here she is now, folks, that wonderful camera woman and wife, Susan Sanford. How you doing, Sue?
Fine.
What are you doing?
Eating.
There's some of the food, folks. I was not lying. What is that, Sue?
Broccoli, potatoes, onions, brown gravy.
Your voice is kind of weak. You have a cold? I'll just speak louder in my stentorian voice. So it happens to be broccoli, onions, potatoes, brown gravy, and what else? Yeah, I didn't throw too much in it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying to lose some weight around here. Of course, I had some cereal. How you guys doing over here? You all right? Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? Well, hi there. Okay, it's good to know that he can do that. Hey, you know the folks might believe that I was doing that, throwing my voice or something. You want to do that again here? Well, hi there. Yeah, see? He sounds just like me, doesn't he, you guys? There she is. Hi, Angela. Listen, I'm about to give you a bath, okay? You know I love you, okay? I'm around. Folks, you're going to see this little tame cat turn into a wild cat in just a little while. As soon as I pick her up and approach that water. But I'm going to keep talking gently to you, Angela. You know me. I'm not a bad guy, am I? Am I a bad guy? No. So you just relax. Okay, you bears, you're going to watch this, okay? Hi, folks, it's me again. The big moment is here. Everything is set. We've got lighting, because Sue's going to block the main lights up here. We've got the cat bath down in there. It's warm, believe me. You want to feel? That's warm, but not too warm. Okay, here, Sue, take the camera. We're rolling. Come on. Come on in here. Can you see the cat? Try aiming at the cat, Sue.
I am. I'm aiming at the cat.
Okay.
Right now.
Hi, Angela. What's wrong? I know you're a sleepy baby. I'm sorry, because I've got to go I have to move the truck, so we have to do this. Now, are you aiming at the cat? Can you actually see the cat?
Yes, I can see the cat.
That's wonderful. Let me walk in. Follow me this way.
Nuts.
Angela. She's starting to get nervous, folks.
Of course she's nervous.
Now listen, you're going to hear a lot of cat noises. You hear that noise? Mm-hmm. That's her fear. Come on in here, you guys. She's kind of crying. And that's what my babies did. Look at me for a second, Sue. That's what you kids did when I gave you a bath. You kind of cried a little. But I kept talking to you and saying, it's okay. Angela, you know I love you. I never hurt you, right? I never hurt you. Come on. You know what this means. This is a bath. Come on. Are you following me, Sue?
Yes.
Here she goes. Starting to sound like a torture chamber. Come on. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, ah! Oh, ah! Ah! Okay. I love you. Huh? You kids never clawed at me like that, though. You didn't have claws, or you probably would have. Come on now. Remember? Remember how nice you felt after a bath? Look at that girl. She's a lot better now. You remember this, huh? See? Oh, she was really terrified the first time she took a bath. There you go. Around. Oh, look at me. I'm bleeding, man. Can you see that blood in the
Yes,
camera?
I can see it. So why are you doing it?
Zoom in on that blood.
I can see it.
Man,
It's your fault.
I think she got me on my other hand, too. Yeah, she got me under there a little, too.
Well, it's your fault.
What's wrong, Angela? It's a bath. We're trying to kill any fleas you might have. Oh, man. No, come on now. Look it. It's me. I love you. You're my little girl, okay? There you go, see? No, little girl with claws. There you are. No big thing. Let me soak your top. I think the last time the fleas that were near up here survived and reinfested her. Infested? It's an investigation. Actually, the germs from the cat, is the red light on, Sue?
Yes, the red light's on.
Let me see. Turn it towards me. Okay,
See?
okay. Actually, the germs from the cat and the water have gone inside my wound. I'm bleeding here, too. Look at that one. Can you see that one?
Yeah.
Just a minute, Angela. It's some ancient cat disease from the Roman days. It's changing me. Arr! Arr! No, I'm just joking. There is no ancient disease from cat blood and cat water going into your skin that I know of. What's wrong? Are you going to sing for the camera? Ladies and gentlemen, Angela Lucy Sanford, also known as Shewa, Amazon Queen of the Beach. Around. There, this is not, that. You should have seen her the first time, you guys. Her hands were flying like this, especially when I wanted to rinse her. Oh, see, I forgot about that. I gave her a bath, and then it dawned on me, well, how am I going to rinse her? So I picked her up there, and I put on the shower. And man, you should have seen her flying then. We've got this thing that squirts water out the top, a nozzle. Oh! What? Now, how many minutes? I'm around. Okay. Now, I think you should shut the camera off for now, Sue. I have a cross on the wall above the cat. She's starting to make some really strange noises like an exorcism here, folks. I don't want the camera to fall in the water. What's wrong, Angela? There you go, sweetheart. See, look at that darling girl. Look at that. You feel better already, don't you? That's what I said when I was baptized. And he said, you are better. I said, I feel better already. He says, you are. There we go. I now baptize you, Angela Lucy Sanford. See, there's those weird noises she's making, you guys. No, she's going to try and make a run for it. No. I'm still bleeding. Ah, geez, that hurts. Okay. But there's guys that were in the war had it much worse, you know. We have to support our wounded veterans, folks. Okay, she's starting to meow a little, and the water's getting a little cold. So here, take this. It's been 15, 20 minutes that she's been soaking. Don't drop it.
I'm not dropping it.
Let me see. Let me see if it's on.
Okay, it's on.
Let me see.
It is.
Okay, okay.
See? Wow.
Now, I want you to catch this, Sue, but don't let that fall in the water here. Okay?
I'm not going to.
Okay, Angela. I'm going to try and empty the water. Look at how skinny she is sometimes. Now, oh. If I can empty the water, then I can rinse her. This is heavy. This is like a lot of weight. Wait a minute. Are you filming her?
I'm trying. It's hard to.
Look out!
Can't see anything like that.
Okay. Oh!
Poor
Oh.
baby. You don't love her.
Okay. Now this is, you got her? This is what
Yes,
she was doing before. She was going real wild. Angela, Lucy, Sanford, I love you. It's okay. It's okay. It's water. You drink water, right? No. No. You got her?
I am.
I'm trying to wrench you off. It's okay. Whoa, she's towering. Oh, God damn it!
Nut. God, you
Give me the
stupid.
camera.
Here, take the camera.
She bit my hand so hard you won't believe it.
Your fucking fault.
Holy crap. Hi, everybody. That's quite exhilarating, but now I can calm down a little. Look, everything's okay. Whew. Angela's hiding in the bedroom. I can't film in there because it's too dark right now. She ran off in the closet, hiding behind the shoes. Let's take a look at the after effects here. Now, this is my right hand that she bit. Oh, God. Yeah, I got a puncture wound. I got a puncture wound big time right there, man. Ow. So outside of that, and the left hand, this little minor nothing now as compared to the deep bite of a cat. I apologize for howling out in pain, but I was not prepared for it. Had I been prepared for it, I'd have been fighting in the boxing ring or fighting the combat enemy, and the blows would bounce off of me because you have to endure and be strong in war. Now let's go find out about the cat. Let's take another look at that wound first, though. Oh, man. Oh, the bleeding is, God, jeez. The bleeding has stopped. It's clotted up. Oh, look, there's where the tooth went in. A bite is a very interesting thing. It's like a pair of pliers getting increasingly stronger, and boom. What did I say? I said it's getting dark. Let's hurry. Who did your hair, Sue?
Nobody.
Uh-oh.
Did it myself.
Well, I'll hit it with a brush. Quick, to the truck. Here comes Sue, silhouetted by the ocean and the light, which is fading fast. Over here, you'll see the truck. Hurry. What was that? Some kind of green thing floating in space. Look at it. What the hell? What is it? It's getting closer. It's my mileage. 38,900. There we go. Thought it was a UFO for a second. Hurry, it's getting dark. Aha! Almost saw a live accident. That guy just pulled out in front of me. There have been some reports of some strange goings-on over here, and I do happen to see that the police... Hi, you guys. The police are there. Holy smoke. Where's that helicopter? There it is. Act like I never saw a helicopter before. My gracious. Well, there's the pier over there. Something's going on. There it is again, vanishing behind that palm tree. It's trying to avoid the glimpse of the camera. There it is, all right. Hovering. Don't forget to see my new special, How to Hover.
What?
How you feeling? Look at the camera. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm fine.
Good. She's fine. I see all these lunch trucks down here today. Must be a mass of people coming in, starving, ragged, hungry. Yeah, the vehicles are here, trying to keep the evacuation smooth. It's smooth, all right. Yep, it's like some kind of mass exodus. Sue, you don't move by standing. Yeah, there's some more activity up there. I think zombies are in the area, but I can't be sure. I wanted to get here before it got too dark. All you can see is the horizon. A little bit of rose-colored tint here at the world-famous Santa Monica Pier, Zombie Fest, and barbecue. Come on, Sue, keep walking.
I'm walking.
Yeah, parking lot looks normal over there. Coastline, little pink. Here's the pier. We're getting closer to the ocean. We're on this little cement path that they made. Not cement, actually, it's wood beams. Don't walk on it if you're barefoot, folks. Oh, I saw kids being carried up to the first aid place up there with slivers, and the kid was crying like you wouldn't believe. So don't walk barefoot on wooden beams. Ooh. And I just want to say to the parents of those children that were walking barefoot on the wooden planks, I never let my children do that. I always kept their shoes on so they wouldn't get slivers of glass in their feet. Of course, I love my kids. Yeah. Well, Sue didn't want to come over this far, but I thought I might take a look at the water real quickly. Here we are, approaching the waves, actually. Can you hear them in the background? The swishing of the ocean. I wanted to get out here earlier, but you know how it goes. You can still see the waves pretty much. Right down here, underneath the pier. Whoa, with these columns holding it up. What's that? More sirens coming. I'm just about ready to get out of here before the stampede. You know, last time I was caught in one of those stampedes. Whoa! Well, you're looking way up my nose there. Bye. Last time we were caught in one of those stampedes, it got pretty bad. You know? So anyway, the good report is hardly do you see a zombie down here. Hardly at all now. We've learned to deal with it. You know? They swim way up there. We swim here. Works out just fine. What's that under there? What's under? Hey, what's up? What's up? What's this over here? Hey! Oh, the zombies! Run! No!
swine. I'm always prepared. Run! Ah! Over this way! Ah! You are supposed to be gone. We eradicated you. No more are you supposed to be at the pier. No! What's wrong with you? Did you listen to reason? Can anyone talk? Can't we just talk? What happened to polite conversation? I'm in a hole. Oh. Ha ha! Knocked you down, didn't I? Didn't I, badass? Think you're big, huh? Who's the guy, huh? You little... Look at him wiggling around there. You're not so big when you get knocked down, huh? Zombie head. Go ahead, thrash around. Better kick some sand in your face, you big bully. There you go. How do you like that? Ah! He's up. You want some more, huh? Ah. Ow! Ow! First my cat claws me, and now you fuck. You guys, go on now, man. Get out of here, will ya? Gotta get to Sue. There's another one over there near Sue. Sue, run! He's going to get Sue. No! They're going to the truck. Sue, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen. Look over here, sweetheart.
What?
I know you're trying to be brave. Look, though. There's more activity on the pier. More fire trucks. Come on. One of those suckers was chasing me. It was right over there. See that, Sue? Yeah. That's where the zombie was, man. Right by that thing, by that pier pole. I'm searching for him now. Okay, back over here.
Too many people going up the stairs. I'm going to use the elevator.
The elevator? Is it open?
Should be.
Don't get in an elevator with a zombie.
Well, I'm not getting there.
This is my advice to you now. Believe me. More zombies. People are trying to get... Ah! Back. Trying to get up the stairs. Zombies climbing with me to the pier. We have these cameras at the pier recording these things as it happens. As you can see, the fire trucks are still there. They're answering the call to more stuff up there. In the background, is it on me? In the background, you'll hear a bunch of squeaky rats. They found vermin infesting the area here. Starting to perspire. What I think we should do is fall back over here. Are you ready, Sue?
I suppose. Okay.
Good. Listen, I've noticed that they put a lot of razor wire, that barbed wire, all around the pier, and people, I'm actually at the top of the pier where the Ferris wheel is and everything. No sign of zombies. Up here. Down there, it's another story. at that. Definitely fun here.
You have to knock all of them off the table.
It's like the people are oblivious to what's happening. Especially these guys. Howdy guys, how you doing?
Wait, right here?
I'm hearing some scream and I'm gonna go this way. Do you hear that? I definitely hear screaming. Here comes Sue. Oh my God, I think they got a whole gang of girls over there. Oh my God. Oh, they're underneath the pier screaming and no one cares. No one seems to get to them. Oh my God, it's terrifying. They're being ripped to shreds. Hideous. Sue, this way. I'm sorry that you have to hear this, but I'm doing this for posterity's sake, so that the world will know of the horrors. Oh, the humanity. Here comes Sue. Hurry, this way. I'm at the actual base of the giant Ferris wheel. This is that thing you've seen in many of the adventures. I'm standing right next to it. Huge. Actually holds people in those things. There are people going around there right now. Let me catch some of the happy people. There they are. There they are coming down. Smiling. It's a good thing a zombie can't climb up there. There he goes.
There he goes.
It's getting a little cold. Let's go. Oh my God. Another batch of people got under the pier. They're down there somewhere screaming. I can hear them. Can you hear them? Oh my God, the people are starting. Now they can hear them. Oh. Oh, horrible. Down here in these cracks. Look. Oh. I found a crack we can see underneath the pier right now. You can hear them down there clawing. They're trying to... Oh, up here! Come up! Quick! They're trying to get out. If they could swim over this way. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, it's horrible. I have to go. I can't take this much longer. Oh, no! Please, please! We're going to get out of here. Sue, are you okay?
Yeah.
Let's get the heck out of here. I don't like to show you stuff like this, but I'm a realist. Come on, Sue.
I don't want it.
This way, let's go.
I don't want zombie anymore.
What?
Okay.
Okay, just a minute. We're over here near the end of the pier. I thought that I might catch this reflection of the light in the water. It's quite nice. You okay, Sue?
I'm fine.
Good. Over here. I don't see any zombie activity down there in Venice. I do smell smoke. I do see some smoke. We're here on the other side of the Ferris wheel. What is that? Oh. Oh, there goes the little... Look at that little... Oh, man, what do you know about that? There they go around the loop. And here it comes. Here we are Give me a kiss, Sue. Sue, look out!
All right.
Look out! This same guy is plaguing me. Oh no, everywhere I turn it seems to come attack me. Sue, run! Oh no! Gotta get out of here. Another one! You know, I kind of feel sorry for that zombie. We got to fighting and he fell into these crab shell things. They ate him up. He fell. The more he wiggled, the deeper he went into them. So sad, man. Look at that. Oh my God. I don't see any trace of him. Do you, Sue?
No,
Come here. Get over here and look.
I'm looking.
I can hardly hear you from way over there.
There's nothing there.
No, he's gone. There's my camper over there. We're trying to get out of here. They've brought in a surfboard unit of the police to try and go under the pier.
Not the police.
And I'm sorry she said that, folks. You know, police protect us. Who are you gonna call when your house is being invaded, lady? People with a grudge. You're gonna call the police. Anyway, they're using a surfboard unit to go underneath the pier and find out those zombies' whereabouts. Sirens are going off in the distance again. People are fleeing up to the top. Abandon your car is in effect. No one can take their car in or out until they're checked for zombies. Okay, well, Sue, you ready?
Yeah.
Well, come on out. Folks, I'm going to give you a little secret that's going to last you the rest of your life. Right inside this pocket, this zipper pocket here, see that? Zip in. I had a little beach sand. The zombie came, I threw it in his eyes, it was all over. We got away. Sue? I told him how we got away. Come on over here. Are we on the camera there? Look, wave to the guys.
Why?
Let's get closer.
Great.
Okay, that's about it. So, now you can survive this Holocaust, or whatever they call it. That's the way to do it. Hi. So, have you lost weight, Sue?
Yeah, about 7 or 8 pounds.
7 or 8 pounds. Do a little spin for the camera. That's good. How am I doing, folks?
Okay.
What's that noise? Get back. Get back, you scumbag. Phones. Ah! No! No! Purr! Purr, get that zombie! Get that zombie, Purr! Get that zombie! Ah! It's got my leg! Purr! Kill it! Kill it, Purr! Oh! Ah! Get it off me, Purr! Please. No, no. Thank you, Purr. I owe you my life. You saved me from that zombie, and I won't forget you. Just like my dog Kodog saved me from that rattlesnake one time. Thank you, Purr. That's it, Purr. Rest. Rest. The important thing is, did he get you anywhere? Did he hurt you? Oh, no, look out. Let me check you for wounds, Purr. Stand still. Is your tail okay? Oh, my word. I hope you're not hurt, Purr. Come on. Oh, I don't see any wounds, Purr. Thank you. You did a good job. A good job. Thank you, Purr. Thank you. Well, we're here inside the camper. Everything is apparently under control. People have been told they can go back to their cars, and they are leaving. They were searched by zombie-sniffing dogs. So, we're going to have some hard-boiled eggs here and see what develops. Whoa.
Her name had to be withdrawn.
All right. Look at those rims still shining there. That's the way. Yeah. Hi, you guys. Oh, it's cold out here. Cold breeze coming.
It's been like that for the last 4 days.
Oh,
Nothing new.
thank you, Purr. Good old Purr. Thank you. Switch the flashlight power here. My other lights aren't working. How you guys doing up here? What's all this blurry stuff in the camera? What the? Hey! What's going on? Someone pepper spray my camera or what? Hey! Hi, you guys. Crossbow's okay. Guys doing good? All right. Just like to say thank you. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for the food we're having. May it give us the strength to overcome our enemies, and overcome them we shall, and then perhaps lead them and teach them the error of their ways. Wow, little angels and cherubs up there. Look, they suddenly appeared. How great. Your power, oh, Jesus is very splendid. They're getting close. This way. Get in the truck. Alarms are going off. Get in. Buckle up, Sue. Okay. Something seems to have exacerbated the situation here. I'm out of here. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. We are leaving over this way. The birds are still flying at night. Yeah, I know. Where's that light I saw? Where's those flashing lights? It was over there. I see a stampede of them over there. Go this way, quick. Do you see any of them moving?
No.
All right. All right. We made it out. There he goes.
There he goes.
Hi, folks. Due to the trouble on the pier,
me get this off. It's warm in here. Due to the trouble of the pier, I've decided not to eat there, but I will buy some of this to take to the house. What do you think?
Okay, fine.
There you go.
There he goes. Here he comes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Sue.
Hi.
You know what?
What?
Seeing all those zombies made me hungry. So I got this steak here. That's a thick sucker, man. We can split that. Oh, I'm not. Do you notice those zombies are starting to look a little like me? Oh, no! The buses are picking up people, trying to evacuate them. Some of the people are leaving. Is there any way to stop people from shopping? The light's green. Did you hear what happened at the appliance store? A woman opened up a refrigerator and a zombie jumped out and got her. I'm telling you, it's getting too wild. Oh, really?
Of course.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. That's not applicable to this.
Why?
Okay. They've been spotted. They're running now. Go, go, go. There's one behind you. Just as I thought. Zombies smell the steak and they're following. The lots are deserting now. Now people are abandoning like a deserted ship. All right. They're holding a rally, handing out rifles. Good. Now we're getting somewhere. Thank God for the NRA. Can you believe this? At the height of the zombie attack, the Democrats still want to take the guns away from the people. I can't believe these people. Those Democrats, they should have anticipated this attack by zombies, but no, they couldn't anticipate a wave at the ocean. Angela Lucy Sanford, hi. I'm around. You're not going to believe this, Angela. We went to the pier and there were some zombies there. I'm around. Look how clean you are. Here. Can I get a little hug? Come on. Oh, look at this big girl. Come on in the light. Over here. Look at that. You want to go outside? Come around. So anyway, we made it back, and Purr saved us. There was a zombie trying to attack me. I owe you felines a big steak. But I'm going to have this steak over here now, okay? Meow. That's a girl. Cobcaz? I see that tail wiggling. Look at that tail. Come around. So good night, folks. Let's eat. Hi. Ladies and gentlemen, I am one of the mercenaries in Buzzard Land, trying to bring some excitement to those that have been abandoned, marooned. I hate to see anyone marooned.
So let's set the situation. Come on over here. Ow! Oh! Ow! If I survive. We're having a game tonight. But there's more at stake than what appears on the table. By the way, I went all the way to Las Vegas to get this deck of cards. I hold it dearly. I was in the Tropicana, right? Yep. Can you see that? And there I was. They handed me this thing and away it went. So, what we have is poker. 5 cards, 5 hands, and the individuals are here, lined up to get away from this dreary land onto something better. Let me move this. There's people everywhere. They're packed. They're all over the place, waiting to see what develops. So let's get to it and find out who goes. Now, this is a sudden arrangement, folks. This represents a ticket out for one of these lucky contestants. It's worth more than money to get out of Druryland. More than money. So let's get to it. They've already bet, they've already discarded, and let's see what it is. Okay, here. Our first contestant. Oh, wait a minute. Where do we start? Just a minute. We'll start here. There's a contestant there and there that has already won. I'm estimating it's approximately right there. So let's get to it. Wait a minute. Let me get my glasses. That's better. Okay. 7, 7, 6, 4. See, 7, 6. All he needed was a 5, but he drew a 7. Nice try, sir. I'm sorry. Oh, I was trying to fill straight. Yep. Okay. Our next contestant. Hold on now. Ace, King, Queen, Jack. All he wanted was, oh, you know what he wanted. Ace. He needed a king and a jack. But hey, he's got 2 10s. Okay, don't give up. That's a pair. That's a pair of 10s. Beats that poor miserable. Never mind. Moving on. Let's see what we have here. I know what this guy wanted. King, oh boy. Okay, well, now, make the best of it. Make the best of it. That's a pair of kings. That beats the pair of 10s. So this is the top guy right here. Let's make sure now. Let's not rush to judgment. You know, so many people want to yell for the rope. Remember when they used to hang people in cowboy days? There was a movie made once. My mother recommended it to me. It was called Crossbow Incident with Henry Fonda. Good movie. Watch it if you have a chance. So, let's see. Oh boy. Joker and okay, that's going to be 3 jacks. What am I talking about? 3 jacks. See what happens when you rush. Okay, 3 jacks is the top dog. Top dog means the best hand so far. Okay. I recommend a person carries a deck of cards in his backpack if he's traveling, because it doesn't need batteries and you don't have to plug it in. Okay. What? Oh, we have a joker here. Look out! Look out! Ah! Wild joker! Ah! I'm just joking with you guys. Okay. We have 3 5s with the joker. 3 5s doesn't beat the 3 jacks. Let's move on. 3 jacks is the high thing. Suspense. Who can be 3 jacks? I'm sorry. Yep, nope. Oh. So, congratulations. Let's see who gets the prize tonight. Who? Okay. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. These are families that live here. Well, that would be... Oh. Well, that would be you. You're an individual. There's a family of lions over there. So, Well, the GBs are automatically going. Congratulations, sir. Oh. We're happy. The energy is intense. You guys, stay tuned for more games. Don't give up. You guys that didn't win, you may win later on, okay? Don't give up.